What's up, y'all? Welcome to ENA. We got time on Alex. I'm here with two special guests today. We got JT Thomas. We're just gonna do a quick review over all the games. Sorry we couldn't get the Thursday night game, but we got the rest of the schedule for y'all. So we're gonna start it up. Pats at Bills. Who y'all got?
All right. Well, I've recently been doing this, nothing for money or whatever, just writing down a whole bunch of different people's predictions, just people who I run into and whatnot. And it seemed that everybody on this card picked New England, except for me. I'm going to be the odd man on this one. I'm going to go Buffalo. They're both 3-0. You know, it's a divisional game. It's in Buffalo. I don't know. That really doesn't mean anything. Right before this, Alex told me about the whole Tom Brady thing about like he's got the most wins there over any Buffalo player in history, right?
Nah, since the 2000s.
Okay, since the 2000s. Well, so yeah, I'm going Buffalo. I'm an underdog picker, so be ready for the rest of the video. I sometimes like to pick just a team that doesn't expect to win, just because like makes it more interesting for myself. But Thomas, who you got? Patriots or Buffalo? Oh, look, you just passed it up. Right there. Keep going. Look like he picked the Patriots.
Okay.
So
I definitely picked the Patriots. This is a divisional game.
right.
But at the same time, the Bills are 3-0, but I feel like they haven't really played a team with a defense as good as New England.
Right. Yeah.
The Bills, you know, they allow more yards. Patriots, I know the run game hasn't exactly been there as it should be with Sony Michel, Burkhead, and James White, but I feel like they'll have a good game plan. Neither one of them has a dominating receiving core, but they have a veteran quarterback in Tom Brady. I do like the Bills quarterback, but I just feel like that secondary is going to make him commit 1 or 2 turnovers, and that'll be the defining point in that game.
Yeah. That's going to be. I had a little topic I wanted to bring up, and it would be games of the week, and I think New England and Buffalo definitely makes an arguable game of the week, just because they're both undefeated and it's a divisional game, like we said already. But I haven't really watched much of Buffalo, to be honest. What's been like their strong point? What's like the one part of their team that's really been like showing up for them? Because I mean they're 3-0.
Play action pass. You know that quarterback. He's really good with his legs.
So the receivers.
Yeah.
Okay.
The receivers do a good job of getting open. You know, Cole Beasley's there. He's a good addition. They have John Brown there who can really get down the field. And like I said, you can't really put too many people in the box because John Brown, he can't go over the top, and you can't exactly play zone because Josh
so they're spacing them out.
Yeah, you know, a good even them out. But I just think Patriots got this. Next game we got Chiefs at Lions. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wrote a lot of stuff down for this game, but let's just be honest here. It could be at Detroit, at Chiefs, at UL, at Alabama. Chiefs are winning this game hands down. Detroit's best corner, big play Slade, Darius Slade. He's questionable for this game.
Yeah.
Even though the Chiefs have ran the ball by committee, I just think they're just way too powerful. And Matt Stafford hasn't exactly took care of the football all that well this season, so I got the Chiefs win this.
Yeah, I just like the Buffalo game on this card. I think everybody picked Kansas City, except for me. I'm gonna go Detroit. Actually, I think it was week 2. They beat. I don't remember who they beat, but
Chargers.
Yeah, and I think everybody picked LA over Detroit, and I was the only one to pick Detroit, and they ended up winning, so didn't see that coming, but I ended up getting it right. So I'm going to see if I'm going to keep that record going. You know, we'll see. I think that's going to be a really good game, too.
No. I think it's going to be a blowout.
Yeah.
I'm going 35-13.
It looks like Thomas picked the Chiefs, so.
That's a smart man. All right, next up, another game I really don't have too much to say about. Chargers at Dolphins. The Dolphins have given up.
That's just,
I'm just going to put this out there. This is week 4. The Dolphins have given up already over 100 points. They're terrible. The best guy in that secondary is in Pittsburgh right now. Now, the Chargers aren't the best offensive team, but they still have Keenan Allen, when who's healthy, is, in my opinion, a top 5 receiver. They have Mike Williams, who's like 6'4", really good speed. Melvin Gordon, he's not back yet, but Eckler's going to be there in Jackson.
Actually, you brought that up. That was going to be my big news topic of this. Just found this article on ESPN 1 hour ago saying that they ruled Justin Jackson out.
Oh, okay.
So they're actually gonna they put Gordon on the 2-game extension list,
Okay.
and I think it looks like the coach told the reporters that he's probably gonna play. So they said he looks really good, and that this is it's pretty big news. I mean, it happened 1 hour ago from right now. So like that's gonna be
all Melvin Gordon fantasy players. Any of y'all have him? I would definitely start him. I know it's his first week back, but he's a bigger, in my opinion, better version of Eckler. He's bigger. He's not as fast, but he can run over people.
playing Miami.
Exactly. They're playing
he's gonna probably
Chargers. Y'all lose this game, just don't even worry.
Yeah,
about it.
on my big pick of the week thing, it's LAC all the way through. So
One of my favorite games of the week, because I'm predicting to be a big loss.
oh, real quick, Thomas did pick the Chargers as well.
Oh,
I mentioned that.
Smart
Yeah.
man. So one of the biggest games of the week, in my opinion, that I can't wait to see is Browns at Ravens. You know,
Okay.
there was a lot of hype
Okay.
revolving around the Browns. They have done nothing this year yet to show me what all the hype is.
I mean, Odell had a couple cool plays here and there, but that's not gonna win you games.
He averaged over 100 yards, but the problem is next gen stats. It's a new thing they just started doing. Okay,
right.
So last year Baker Mayfield, when felt pressure in under 3 seconds, ran out of the pocket instead of stepping into the
Right,
pocket
yeah.
18 total times. When week 4, he's done that 16 times already. Granted, I think that's because they got Odell for their best offensive lineman who went to the Giants, and offensively, that line isn't that good. I think that team isn't disciplined. First 2 weeks at 18 penalties, that's not going to get you anywhere. They're going to the Ravens, who always play some really good defense. I believe the Browns get manhandled in this game.
Yeah, the Browns team, yeah, they need. It's hard to prove themselves this week against Baltimore, and they're in Baltimore as well,
Yeah.
and that's a divisional game as well, right?
Let me not say all the bad stuff. Let me give him credit, because I was harsh on him. Lamar Jackson is such a better thrower of the football this year. He has improved so much, and on top of that, he's thrown for less interceptions than Baker, who leads the league in interceptions since he started playing last year. But that's neither here nor there. Hollywood Brown, if you have him in fantasy, he's going to shine. 3 of the Browns' secondary players are out. Greedy Williams, another corner, and safety. So pretty much anybody you have on the Ravens, I would definitely start them.
Yeah, I have Lamar Jackson on my fantasy team, and so far this season has been A1.
Who you got, Tom? Who you pick?
Baltimore or Cleveland? No,
Oh.
It looks like the Ravens on your phone.
Yeah.
You gonna switch it?
No.
No, you gonna stick Ravens? All right, I'm gonna add that to you.
You're the closer to that.
Right. Wait. Yeah, look, you put Ravens. There you go.
Okay. Another game I'm not gonna get too much into. Panthers at Texans. The backup, he looked good last week.
I didn't even watch him, to be honest. I need to check that out.
He looked all right, but the Texans, they did a really good job against Chargers last week. It looked like they were getting to protect better. I do feel as though the Chargers with Bosa and Ingram, I feel like their pass rush is a lot better than the Panthers is. Luke Kuechly, he's only one man.
Didn't they sack the quarterback they went against last week like 9 times?
Yeah, but I mean,
I think it was something like that. But I think it was. I need
they
to pull
play
it up.
Arizona.
Yeah, they got Kyler Murray a bunch of times. I
Kyler
think,
Murray,
yeah.
he goes down
He's
pretty
rookie,
easy.
so
Yeah.
probably kind of.
I think the Texans take this at home pretty easily. I'm not saying that the backup was a one-hit wonder, but he's been a backup in this league for a while. And I do think there's a reason why backups are backups. So I believe the Texans will win a nice, hard-fought game. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going Texans too. Deshaun Watson. I mean, he's been
playing exceptional football.
It's like Dak, Deshaun, Lamar, Patrick Mahomes. Watson's at the bottom end of that scale, but like
Yeah.
this
Up
week
and
can
slow.
totally flip. After we've seen what happened with Breeze and all these players dropping
Yeah,
off, and we really don't know what's gonna happen. That's why we love doing this, right?
Right. Who Thomas picked?
Let's see, Thomas. Which one were we? Texans, Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. See if I can find it. Where's that? You find it. Okay. Say
Texas.
Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
H-Town.
All right.
Thomas going Houston as well.
Believe it or not, next game, Redskins at Giants. Now, everybody knows I'm a Giants fan, but I'm not believing the hype too much into Daniel Jones. He looked exceptionally well. Besides the 2 fumbles, he looked really good. The team really rallied around him from being down so bad.
Yeah.
But
They win by like 1 point.
yeah,
Yeah.
by missed PAT. Redskins are terrible. Let me just say that they are terrible. I believe they are a step. Case Keenum is better than Jameis Winston is, but Case Keenum doesn't have a Mike Evans, so it kind of goes hand in hand.
Right.
He had 5 turnovers the last game. Giants are better at running the ball. They have a bad O-line to start off with. I'm not picking the Giants being biased. I just feel like you should always go with the home team when you're talking about 2 bad teams, especially when the other team's coming off such a horrendous game.
Yeah, that was so. And that's a divisional game as well.
That is.
Right. Yeah. Washington's 0-3. Like Giants are
1-2.
1-2, and they. Some media I saw earlier was saying, don't get too excited about this. Daniel Jones. You just played one game. It's not so. But he's definitely going to be put on a pedestal this weekend. We're going to see see what happens with him. So, Thomas, New York.
Yo.
Oh
Giants.
yeah, there it is. Giants.
All
I
right.
think a lot of people on this card picked the Giants as well.
Another game which is probably gonna be a lackluster game. Bucks at Rams. Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah.
Tampa Bay.
Oh, I thought that was your pick.
No,
Sorry.
no. Listen, Aqib Talib is a man. Mike Evans is not going to have 3 touchdowns and almost 200 yards against that secondary. Aqib Talib, Peters, Eric Whittle. Winston throws way too many picks. That defense gives up way too many points. The Rams have 3 good wide receivers. Bucks secondary is very shaky. I mean, this is pretty much a no-brainer, and it's in Los Angeles. There's no way you gonna make me believe the Bucks win this game. I got the Rams pretty clear.
Yeah, I heard something saying that Goff plays exceptionally better when he's at home, other than being away. So I have Goff on one of my fantasy leagues, and they're playing Tampa Bay, so I'm expecting to get some points. I actually picked up Daniel Jones, but I'm debating on who I want to start between him and
I would definitely start.
him and Goff.
I would definitely start. If I was you, I would definitely start
Goff.
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's got Cooper Kupp and
Brandon
Robert
Cooks,
Woods.
Robert Woods. Any one of those 3 guys can get you 100 points and a touchdown, especially on this depleted secondary.
Definitely. Let's see. Thomas got. He's got the Rams as well. That's kind of an obvious pick. So.
As I'm going through the schedule, I'm not seeing a lot of blockbuster games. Next game we
Yeah.
have is Seahawks at Cardinals. Now this is a divisional game,
Right.
but let me just break down some simple facts for y'all. Russell Wilson is throwing the ball better than Kyler Murray, 71%, 61%.
Yeah.
They have a better receiving core. DK Metcalf is playing
Just
really
picked him
good.
up, yeah.
I have him also. Way better receiving core. The run defense is amazing. It's 67 yards average in a game to 157, so it's over double. So also Arizona's allowing over 100 yards more through the air. So if you have DK Metcalf, I would say by going through these stats,
Lockett.
him or Lockett, I definitely start him. We're looking at 328 to 463 when it comes to passing yards allowed. So just off of that, I just have to pick the Seahawks. I know the Cardinals at home, and this is a divisional game, but
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, he's still a rookie. That offensive line is still the worst in football. So,
Yeah, I went against Russell Wilson last week. He put up 89.5 points against me. Yeah, it hurt. But, it was cool seeing him play so good. He's one of those older quarterbacks that still got it really, really, like, a lot. So,
who'd you get?
yeah, I got, I'm pretty sure I'm going Seattle as well. Definitely. And, Thomas as well. We're all going Seahawks.
Okay. I know the quarterback is a very, very big part of a team. But this game next, I'm going to bring up Vikings at Bears, is strictly based on what quarterback does not perform the worst. Trubisky is one of the worst starting quarterbacks in football right now, and I'm being very modest by saying that. He can move with his legs. I thought he was going to be like the next Alex Smith. When I watch him play, I'm just really not that impressed. Kirk Cousins tends to play some terrible football when his game is like televised. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that defense for the Vikings is still there, but that Bears defense is for real. So
Yeah.
I think this game is going to come down to what quarterback really actually shows up to play. But I know I said all this, but I have the Bears at home. I still don't believe in Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins has a way better receiving core, but I feel like that Chicago's defense is going to really get after him, and they're going to cause 2 or 3 turnovers, and that's going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up. I was gonna disagree with you about Trubisky, but I just pulled up their games. I mean, they played the Skins and then Broncos, and then Green Bay, which Green Bay beat them. I mean, it was a low-scoring game. So where was Trubisky at that game? He was 3-10. But that was when the Packers were, I guess, they were healthy to the right.
And
for the
that
most part.
game he had under his QBR was under 50.
Oh,
0 to 100.
Trubisky, yeah. Jeez.
He's really not playing good football right now.
So,
But I still have to go with that defense.
Right,
I
right.
believe in Khalil Mack.
no,
I
they've been putting up points. I actually have Chicago's defense in one of my leagues, and it's very, very helpful. 21 points, here and there. It's like, geez.
Who you got,
Thomas,
Thomas? Vikings.
it looks like he's going the Bears, right?
Yep.
Okay. Man, who's there? Some better matchups.
Yeah, so this is my little, but I think we already, I guess we're saving that one for later.
Yeah. Next up, we got Jags at Broncos. I'm just going to be honest. Neither one of these teams are probably making the playoffs. I like what the Jags are doing with this new QB. It's kind of funny.
It's entertaining for sure.
Everybody's trying to say Nick Foles is about to get Nick Foles. But he has 110 pass rating in his first 3 games, his highest for a rookie in his first 3 games in NFL history. So it's more than Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones did it for 1 game. He's done for 3 games. So it's a little more consistency. The receiving core isn't that bad. When Leonard Fournette's healthy, I think they can get something done. Broncos, they do have Sutton. Philip Lindsay is a great running back, but I feel he's still a little undersized. Jalen Ramsey's not going to be there, but this is Joe Flacco.
I was going to ask you about what do you have to say about the whole Jalen Ramsey thing. I haven't really looked into it.
I mean, man wants out of there. But we'll get to that on another day. But I have the Jags winning this game.
Really?
I really do.
Okay. Well, I wrote down Denver on here. They would be considered the underdog in this situation. They're 0-3, right?
I mean, to me.
Yeah, according to me as well. Where are they at right here? Yeah, 0-3. I'm going strictly underdog, and they need to get a win. So they're going to be really, really fighting and scratching, and really wanting to get this one. So I'm going to go Denver.
Who you got?
Looks like Thomas put down. What is that? Jaguars.
Jaguars.
There you go. Like he's on your side about that.
All right. We're gonna save the Sunday night game for last, but the Monday night game is Steelers at Bengals.
Yeah.
Let me just say this: nobody would have predicted Steelers would be 0-3 right now. Andy Dalton is terrible, just straight up terrible. The Red Rifle, I don't know who gave him that name, but it's like, I'm not believing it. You know, AJ Green isn't there, and somehow he's still pulling off something over there. John Ross is.
Yeah, all their games been kind of close, right?
John Ross is pulling some prime time Deshaun Jackson stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking about picking him up. He's really, really fast. I think he ran the fastest 40 ever.
Yeah,
right?
it's like
Or in the combine, right?
4.21.
Yeah, something
I
like
think
that.
it's something like
Maybe
that.
it was ever in the world, but
I would love for the Steelers to get a win. Connor doesn't have 100 yards yet in 3 games. Juju still, I called this before the season started. Juju was going to struggle being the number 1. He hasn't gotten any help from James Washington.
yeah, he did a good job of not looking like he kind of been on AB's coattail, but
I have no
kind
idea.
of was, because like,
Yeah, it's hard.
look what
being-
happened.
it's hard
AB's
being the
gone,
number
and now
one.
look what's going on. So,
I mean, Vance McDonald is. I have no idea where he's at.
yeah, I dropped him. Out of here. That's-
Man, I would love for the Steelers to win this game, but I just don't see it. I think Red Rifle and him and John Ross are going to do some amazing things, and I got them winning this game.
Yeah, I wrote down Pittsburgh. I did this a couple days ago. I don't know why I wrote down Pittsburgh, but I'm gonna stick to it. I think they're both 0-3, right? Monday night, in Pittsburgh,
No,
they got a solid crowd.
It's
every
in
game.
Cincinnati.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's in Cincinnati.
Okay, I wrote that down wrong. I
John-
wrote down there in Pittsburgh.
John Ross is going to have a field day.
I bet. Yeah, I know he's definitely gonna chop up some people. But let's take a quick double check right here. I think normally write down where are we going? Yeah, look.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah,
I'm still sticking with Cincinnati.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, I totally see your side of it. But yeah, I'm gonna just go with the home team right here at Pittsburgh. There's really no underdog in this, I guess.
They're both not going to the playoffs either. But
Yeah.
who Thomas have?
Let's see. He put down the Steelers.
That's wrong.
He's gonna go with the 6-time Super Bowl champs, right?
Here's the most difficult game to talk about. 2 teams I really dislike. We have the Cowboys at the Saints.
Well, we're skipping Oakland and Indiana. We can jump into that one real quick before we jump to
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you good?
Oakland's bad. I like what
Indianapolis is kind of.
I like what Jacoby Brissett's doing.
Definitely.
I mean, the line is getting better. I mean, there's a reason why, Andrew Luck retired. I mean, it's getting better. Marlon Mack is playing some really good football. The running back you don't have.
I got him too.
I got him. T.Y. Hilton's still playing at a really good level.
Is he bad? Is he healthy back? Or
I mean, I think he's questionable.
okay,
Well, I have them beating Oakland. I just really don't see it.
definitely.
Tyrell Williams, their leading receiver, he's questionable also for Oakland. So I have to go with them.
Yeah, it looks like according to this card, Indianapolis is the favorite to everybody.
Definitely.
So we got Oakland as the underdog. I put Oakland, and I'm going underdog here. I like to watch the games and actually see that
I
play.
think it'll be a close game, but I don't think it'll be like.
I like Derek Carr. I'm a huge John Gruden fan.
Really?
I don't.
Why are you such
look
a
into
John
it.
Gruden fan?
I just him on ESPN.
Oh,
Monday night,
Gruden grinded, yeah.
No, well, not even that. Though, whenever he did analyst work for
Oh,
ESPN, like the play would happen and he would break down what happened. He was just like really, really good at that, and he's just a super entertaining guy. Go watch his mic'd up video on YouTube. It's very, very entertaining.
Last but not least.
So yeah, I got Indianapolis. I'm pretty sure. No, I got Oakland. Sorry, and then Thomas has.
So you had it, did you?
Oh, you had it right there.
Yeah.
Thomas
got
has
the
the
Colts.
Colts. Thomas has the Colts. So
Okay.
let me mark that down.
Finally, last game we have Cowboys at Saints.
I'm sorry, Alex. I hate to interrupt you again. I think we touch on Atlanta, Tennessee? No,
No.
I don't think we did.
No.
That's the one I didn't mark off.
No.
So I know I'm itching to get to Dallas and New Orleans too. I really am. That's probably arguably game of the week. I wrote down Minnesota, Chicago, Kansas City, Detroit. I actually wrote down the game last night, the Thursday night game.
That was a
very,
good
very
game.
entertaining game. A lot of stuff happened, and it was just like, classic Aaron Rodgers right there.
Yeah.
Well,
Magic
maybe not
Man.
the interception at the end, but I know he's had those here and there. But
He got Pete Carroll.
yeah,
Atlanta, Tennessee.
yeah. We could go briefly on this one, I guess.
Atlanta's not playing that great of football.
Yeah, but Tennessee's
Marcus
playing
Mariota's
worse.
still playing bad. I'm going with Julio, and
They're both 1-2.
I gotta go with Atlanta.
Yeah.
They have a better offense, in my opinion. They said Freeman's gonna be healthier, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, I wrote down Atlanta as well. Matty Ice and Devontae Freeman's been looking really good. He's really been getting yards. Maybe not like as much as he would like, of course,
Yeah,
but
he's
he's
getting
definitely
chunk
had some big
yards.
breakout
Yeah,
plays.
he's having big chunk yards.
Exactly, which is he's grinding. So you can tell that and I don't know, when you watch the Falcons, it's always like down to the wire kind of game, and it's just like who's really gonna hold it together, So
Exactly.
they're an entertaining team to watch. Yeah, I'm a Saints fan, but I'm still gonna pick just for who's probably gonna win the game. It's probably gonna be Atlanta. So Thomas, he wrote Atlanta as well.
I hope this game ends 0-0. Nobody wins. I have a strong distaste for both of these teams, but if I have to pick, I have to pick the Saints. And let me say why. The Saints are playing at home. It's really hard to win in the dome. I know they're still quote unquote angry about losing to the Cowboys last year, although I feel like that was some coaching problems, but we're not gonna talk about that. Cowboys have 2 D linemen out. Michael Gallup's out. That speaks to Amari Cooper had an MRI on his ankle.
Yeah. What's up with that?
He played at practice. He's gonna play in the game, but nobody gets an MRI just for shits
They're
and
probably gonna not use him as much, I guess, or maybe we'll see.
giggles. He'll definitely play, but he won't be as effective. I'm gonna think it's gonna be more Tony Pollard, more Zeke than anything.
Definitely.
And Tavon Austin finally gets to be whatever they expected him to be in this offense. I still don't believe in the Saints secondary. I even think without Amari Cooper being fully healthy, certain players on the defense will get exploited, as they have been from the Saints. But I have the Saints win this game 2013. That's all I got to say.
Well, my favorite part about football is watching special teams, and the New York Saints have been really, really showing everybody that what their special team is good. Is doing. They've been killing it. I remember at the beginning of the season they talked about Harris, and how Sean Payton said that watch out for him, and then boom, already he's got a punt return. So I'm looking to see more of that. Taysom Hill, it's just awesome seeing just a Swiss Army knife like that on the field, just doing all the things he does. It's just super entertaining. It's Sunday night, prime time. I can't wait, man. It's going to be a really, really good game for sure.
I won't be watching this. I'll be sleeping because this game does not interest me whatsoever. Well, that's all we got. That's all the time we got for today, fellas. Hopefully y'all like the video. Subscribe, comment. Y'all make sure to tune in every week for a chance to win that money. And we'll be seeing y'all. This is ENA, and we out.